It's CBN. You didn't know?
Hey everyone, welcome to CBN Financial. I'm your host, Caitlin Bailey, and today we're breaking down what happened in the market within the past week. Today we're going to be covering SPY, NVIDIA, and Tesla. These have been three massive players that moved with serious energy this week. Whether you're just starting out with your investing journey or you've been trading for a while, this is a place to learn, grow, and build some real financial knowledge. So let's get into it. Let's start with SPY, the ETF that tracks the S&P 500, basically a snapshot of the 500 biggest US companies. If SPY is up, the overall market is likely in a good mood. This week, SPY closed at $594.20. This was up around 0.66%, making a solid week for the broader market. That momentum came from a few places: easing US-China trade tensions, strong earnings from tech companies, and a renewed wave of optimism around AI-driven growth. Now, if you're new here, ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. It's like a bundle of different stocks that you can buy or sell like one stock. So when you invest in SPY, you're investing in everything from Apple to Home Depot, all at once. That said, there was a bit of turbulence after Moody's signaled a potential downgrade to the U.S. credit outlook, which spooked investors midweek, but overall, the bulls had the upper hand. Next up, we have NVIDIA, ticker symbol NVDA, one of the hottest stocks in tech and a massive player in the AI space. NVIDIA is currently trading around $135.40, but there's a catch. The stock dropped about 18% over the past 7 days, and that's got a lot of people talking. What's behind the dip? A few things. First, there are concerns about NVIDIA's AI chips being sold to China, which might go against US export regulations. This kind of legal heat makes investors nervous. Plus, institutional investors, meaning big firms that manage large amounts of money, have started pulling back on their positions. This reflected in a C- accumulation and distribution rating, which tells us there's more selling than buying from big players. Now, if you're wondering what accumulation and distribution means, it's a metric that helps show whether a stock is being accumulated, bought up, or distributed, sold off. A lower rating usually signals pressure on the stocks. Still, NVIDIA's long-term story is solid. AI, gaming, data centers, they dominate in all three. So the pullback might be short-term noise in the long-term play. And now, let's talk Tesla. Ticker symbol TSLA. It's been a wild ride. Right now, Tesla is sitting at $349.98, up an impressive 45% in the past month. That puts their market cap, or total value, at $1.12 trillion. Crazy numbers. But here's what's interesting. Even with that surge, there are some real concerns behind the scenes. Tesla's Q1 deliveries came in way below expectations, about 337,000 units, while analysts were expecting 455,000. That's a big miss, and it's raised red flags about their demand. Also, Tesla's sales in China dropped 26%, and that's a major market for them. Some analysts also believe that CEO Elon Musk's political moves have created some brand tension, especially amongst younger or more progressive buyers. There's even a social movement called Tesla Takedown that's gaining traction, basically encouraging people to boycott Tesla over Musk's influence and affiliations. That said, the innovation side is still going strong. Tesla plans to launch robo-taxis in Austin this June, which could be a game changer. So this is one of those stocks where short-term uncertainty is bumping heads with a long-term vision. All right, let's pause for a quick glossary, because if you're just getting into investing, you might hear these terms a lot. ETF, Exchange Traded Fund, a basket of stocks you can trade like a single stock. SPY is the most well-known ETF. Market cap, short for market capitalization. It's the total value of a company's stock. You get it by multiplying the share price by the number of shares out there. AD rating, accumulation distribution. This tells us whether big investors are buying in or cashing out. Higher equals strong buying, lower equals potential weakness. Volatility, how much a stock price moves up or down. High volatility means big swings, good or bad. These are the kinds of tools that help you read the market like a pro, even if you're just starting out. So here's the bottom line from this week. SPY showed strength. Markets are holding up even with some uncertainty around credit ratings and global news. NVIDIA is facing a short-term dip due to regulatory fears and institutional selling, but the long-term AI story is still strong. Tesla is flying high on innovation, but demand issues and public perception could bring volatility in the short run. Whether you're investing $50 or $5,000, it's not just about picking stocks. It's about understanding the story behind the moves. Thanks for watching this week's stock recap here on CBN Financial. I'm Caitlin Bailey, and if you learned something today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a drop. Want even more updates? Follow us on Instagram at CBN Financial and join our Discord community. Connect with other traders, ask questions, and get early insights straight from the team. Everything you need will be in the description below. Tap in and level up your money game. Stay smart, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video.